going on, guys? Welcome back to Turning Off Tilt. I'm Ryan, and today I'm going to be going over some local Elliott wave counts that I have. I was originally going to be going over some macro counts on the daily chart and kind of giving my 2 cents on whether we're in a wave 4 or a wave A. You know, whether we're in a bear market or a bull market. Are we going to take out this high and come higher later in the year or next year? Or are we just going to keep grinding down? Things along those lines. But I'll save that for another day because today I want to give you guys an update on the count I provided yesterday and show you some alternatives, perhaps say whether the count I provided is still valid. And yeah, without further ado, let's jump into it. Alright, so this is still the count that I'm currently going off of on the medium term time frame. And let's zoom into the local price action. So everything over here, because that's just kind of what I want to go into today. So yeah, I still think this leading diagonal is still valid. I'm considering some other counts, but I think it's still possible to say this is a leading diagonal. And I think this could also be a wave W. This could still be a wave X. But yesterday, I think I prematurely said that this was the completion of a wave Y. I thought this, let me hide this for now. So let's zoom in even further. I'll actually show this to you guys for now. Let's zoom in a little bit further to the 15-minute chart. So I was thinking originally that this was all an A. We came up for a B, and this was some sort of C wave, where this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I think a better way to count it now would actually probably be a 1, 2. This is all a 3. And this would be this would be kind of a strange fourth wave. It would be an expanded flat, where this is in a wave A. This is a B, C. This is down for a B, where it would be an A, B, C. And this would be a running, or a, yeah, like a running C wave, where it doesn't make its way all the way up here. So that's what I have for that. And then wave 5 would be a wave 1, 2. And if you were to subdivide, I guess I could go ahead and label it for you guys. So that'd be a 1, 2. This would be all a third wave, where this would all be a third wave. This would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the third wave, up for the fourth wave, down for the fifth wave. So that's how you would subdivide it. And that would leave us with this right here. And this looked a little bit impulsive yesterday, but I guess something that we could have looked at is the fact that this wave 3 was pretty short compared to this wave 1, and it also didn't quite overlap wave 1. It did by a hair. So that's one thing we could have paid attention to. Also, if you look at the order flow, I think there was some absorption on that rise up. I can't find it right now, but I think I saw some absorption of these longs basically. So that's one thing we could have looked at, perhaps to improve next time. But yeah, I still thought this was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or rather 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think that is still correct. But I think if you were to count this as an A, B, C, then this would probably all be an A wave up for a zigzag correction. So this would be an A. This would be a B wave, where it's an A, B, C, and this C wave would be really short. So it's still valid, but the C wave would definitely be a little bit abnormal because it's so short compared to this A wave, where it would be an A, down for a B, up for a C wave. So that's what I have for now. Let's zoom out just so you guys could get a clearer picture of what it all looks like. So yeah, this would be a wave A. Let me go ahead and label that. This would be an A. This would be up for a B, where it's an A, B, C. And we are coming down for a C wave, or we already completed a C wave. So I'm going to give you guys two scenarios in here, right in here, for whether we already completed this or we're in the process of completing it right now. So this could all be a wave 1 right here. And then this could be a wave 2, or rather this could be a wave 2, down for a wave 3, up for 4, down for 5, But alternatively, we could also have a wave 3 right here, and this could actually all be a fourth wave. Where let's zoom in a little bit more to the 5-minute chart. If you look closely, this could all be a zigzag where it's a 1 2 or a 1 2 3 4 5 for an A wave, up for a B wave here, down for another C wave. So this could all be an expanded flat where this is an A, B, C for a fourth wave, and we yet to come down for this fifth wave to complete the C wave. So that's one option. So yeah, in summary, this could be a wave 3, up for a wave 4, down for a wave 5, and now we're going to keep impulsing up like this. We're just going to keep making our way up. Alternatively, this could all be a fourth wave, and we have to look out for another dip down. So yeah, I'm going to zoom out a little bit. I'll show you guys the volume profile. Yeah, okay, so I was going to show you guys, I was going to kind of try to decide with you guys whether this is a wave 4 or a wave 5. And it does look like the volume is a little bit low on this rise. As you can see, the volume is kind of tapering off as we go down. You know, you saw a spike right here in this candle right here. But meanwhile, after that, you can see the moving average line has been decreasing steadily. So yeah, I'm more inclined to say it's a fourth wave, or at least this isn't complete yet, this C wave, so we have yet to come down for a fifth wave. But that's my gut instinct right now. I guess time will tell. But yeah, that's my local count right now, at least how I prefer to count it. Let's say this is the bottom, then what I'd be looking for is for it to start impulsing up, come down for a clear second wave, then up for a third wave, and I might get in on the fourth wave. If not, I'll get in on the fifth wave, or I'll get in after the fifth wave once it retraces down for this wave 2 or wave B. And then I'd hopefully ride it back up. So that's my plan right now. I'll go ahead and give you guys some alternatives, and yeah. Alright, before I go into the alternatives, I wanted to first give you guys some price targets to look for if this isn't the bottom. And let's assume this is all an ABC, like I was mentioning. So an ABC. And typically, as many of you probably know, one target would be the 1-to-1 of wave A. So you pull the Fibonacci extension tool and you measure the length of wave A compared to the top of wave B, and that would give us right around 30K, which would be a psychological resistance level, or support level rather. So that's one level to look for. Another level would be, of course, some Fibonacci retracement levels, which would be the 786 and the 886. And the 786 would come in around 30.4K. The 886 would come in at 29.6K about. But you don't want to just blindly buy these levels, of course. You want to make sure there's some volume to back up those Fibonacci retracement levels. So let's see, let's pull fixed range from the beginning of this range to the end. And you don't really see a lot of volume down here. I guess you do see like a little uptick in volume here around the 786. Nothing too significant though. So I would, if I were to give you a target, which I don't really want to, I mean, 30.4K is one, and then also another would be 30K. But what I'm going to do personally is just not have an order preset, and I'm just going to wait for the reaction. And I'm okay with missing part of the move, so if this isn't the bottom and it comes down lower, let's say it hits the 1-to-1, then I'm okay with missing the move and getting confirmation that it's going to start impulsing up. So after it makes a clear 5 waves up, then I'd be waiting to get in on this pullback for the second wave and hopefully being able to ride it back up. So yeah, that's what I would be doing. That's my plan at least. If it goes lower, if it does go higher, then it's kind of the same idea. Just wait for that clear 5 wave impulse up and then try to get in on the pullback. So yeah, that's my plan. Those are my targets. Well, I don't really have any clear targets like you guys saw, but if I were to give you targets, those are some that I would look for. But yeah, now let's just get into some alternatives. Okay, so one count that I wanted to show you guys would look like this, and this is not my count. Someone showed me this count. a few days ago, and that would be a WXY, where the W would be a zigzag through here. The X wave would be a WXY in itself, where wave W would be either a triangle. Oops, my bad. I was pressing the wrong button. Okay, wave W would be, it could go right here, where this is a flat, where it's an ABC, or it could be an ABCDE for the W wave, down for an X wave, which is a zigzag, and then up for a Y wave. So yeah, ultimately they have an X wave right here and a Y wave down here, where this is all an ABC zigzag. And this C wave would be a little bit strange. I mean, I think it's definitely possible, and I'm not gonna say this isn't likely, because there's all sorts of things that happen in Elliott waves and Bitcoin that have never happened before. But I haven't seen any C waves that look quite like this, especially on the 1 hour chart for a zigzag. So if you guys have, then let me know when, and I'd be happy to see it, honestly. So this is definitely a possibility. It could be an ABC ending right here for the completion of a Y wave, and that would mean kind of like I was showing you guys with the count that I showed you before. Where is it? Right here. It doesn't necessarily mean this is the end of the fourth wave, or this is the end of a the correction in itself. It could just be the end of the first phase of a much larger correction, where this is an A, up for a B, down for a C, something like that. So yeah, that's one option I wanted to show you guys. Another option, let's zoom out a little bit more, would be a triangle. So it would be an expanding triangle like this, where this is a truncated fifth wave to complete the zigzag. This would be all a B wave, presumably, through the WXY, W, down for an X wave, up for a Y wave. And then this is probably not the C wave, because this is all one impulsive wave right here. So that's probably not the completion of a C wave if this is a running triangle, which would mean that we would come lower. So I wanted to give you guys a scenario that would have us come in lower. And this one has it. So this could all be a wave A of a zigzag. This could be a wave B. And if you zoom in a little bit more, it's kind of it doesn't look picture perfect, but this could be a 1. This could all be a wave 2. We could be coming down for wave 3, up for a wave 4, down for a wave 5, something like that. So that's definitely a possibility to consider. I wouldn't say it's the most likely, in my opinion. I just don't like I don't think it has the right look to it. But yeah, I'm going to be going into some more counts like this in some later videos to show you some more possibilities. But I just wanted to show you guys two possibilities, or two alternatives to the count that I showed you before. Okay, before I wrap up the video, I wanted to first mention that in times like this, when you're not 100% certain what Elliott wave count is right, and there's a lot of counts to consider, you do want to revert back to your old technical analysis skills and look at things like volume. So for example, is price moving down on decreasing volume? Because in that case, that's definitely not a bearish sign. It's more bullish that it's probably going to reverse soon. So if it's going down and decreasing volume like it is right here, then it's more likely it's going to reverse than keep going down on such low volume. So that's one thing. And another thing is just the fact that we are in a bearish downtrend. We are in a downtrend period. So we have a lower low, lower high, a lower low, lower high, another lower low. This could be a lower high, and we could just be coming down for another lower low. So yeah, we could simply do this, come back up for maybe another lower low, or lower high rather. And yeah, I mean, those are things to consider. You don't just want to rely on maybe an Elliott wave count that I present in these videos, obviously. Hope you guys know that. So I wanted to clarify that. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I do have a Discord server now, and if you want to join, I have the link in the description. We're just going to be talking about basically anything related to trading there. So trading psychology, trading technical analysis, obviously, just anything related to trading. So feel free to join. I'll be looking forward to seeing you guys there, and I'll see you next time. Bye.